Hey folks, Eric Blackwelder in the Washington, D.C. suburbs, and a quick story about an agent from California who was, her husband was being transferred with the Navy to the Washington, D.C. area where he would be working at the Pentagon and she would be picking up her real estate business out here in the Washington, D.C. area. And she approached me for help buying a house in the 950 range in an area of Virginia called Vienna. So she came to my office for an initial interview, and in the course of conversation she said, by the way, I'd like you to help us find neighborhoods where we won't have any blacks, spics, Asians, towel heads, Indians, or did I say Asians? Yes, I did say Asians. Now, by the way, she is Asian. Folks, I just about fell backward out of my chair. This woman is an agent. She knows about fair housing laws, or at least I think she would, being from California. But I certainly do, because we have to take 16 hours of fair housing laws for our continuing education here in Virginia. And I said, ma'am, what you've asked me to do is to violate fair housing laws. And I, for one, am not going to do that. She insisted that it was okay for me to do that because she was from a protected class. And so, in that she was from a protected class, it was okay for her to ask me to discriminate based on a protected class. I said, ma'am, it is illegal for me to discriminate on a protected class. I don't care whether you're red, yellow, green, purple, or whatever you are. And she wanted to continue to argue about it, and I said, there is no way I'm going to do that. And she said, it's okay, yes you can, yes you will, and you're going to do it for me. So I got up out of my chair, stepped to the hallway, pointed toward the door, and said, I don't think I can help you. I think you need to find another agent, and I need you to go. She sat in her chair and continued to argue with me. Now her husband, the Navy commander, sat in his chair rather sheepishly, looking like somebody had kicked him. She continued to argue, and I continued to point toward the door and say, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. And finally she got the drift and she got up and left, calling me a few four-letter dirty words along the way. Anyway, it was a heck of an afternoon. I called her broker back in California and told her what had happened and said, you've got a loose cannon on your hands here in the Washington, D.C. area. So she said she would have conversation with that agent and point out the error of her ways. I don't know what happened, but anyway, it was one of the most interesting adventures I've had in this crazy business of real estate. So there's a little bit of entertainment to brighten up your day. This is Eric Blackwelder, Exit Choice Realty, wishing you a great day, folks.